All right, so today we're going deep on something a little different.
Oh,
Yeah, a law firm website,
interesting.
PathLight Legal Corporation,
Mm.
right here in Houston. I was poking around on their website the other day, and
I feel like most people wouldn't describe browsing law firm websites as poking around.
right. But hear me out. It was
Mm.
actually really interesting.
Okay, I'm listening.
So you know how we usually dive into like historical documents and stuff,
Yeah.
right? This time it's kind of like we're using their website as a historical document to get like a snapshot of, this firm, their place in the legal world of Houston,
Mm-hmm.
what kind of clients they're going for.
Right, right. I like that. So it's less about legal specifics, more about kind of like their overall strategy.
Exactly. Like, what are they saying about themselves? And what does that tell us about the bigger picture?
Exactly. It's like we're detectives,
I love that.
trying to piece together clues.
All right. So, first thing that jumps out at me, they call themselves a client centered boutique law firm. Now, client centered. Okay. I get that. But boutique, when it comes to lawyers, what does that even mean?
Boutique usually means they're smaller, more specialized.
Okay.
But then you look at the services they offer and it's like, whoa.
What do they have?
Criminal defense, business development, probate, even civil rights protection.
Wow.
That's not typical for a boutique firm.
So, they're like a small firm, but doing a lot.
It seems that way, yeah.
They also talk a lot about fixed fees, which I know is a big deal for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
'Cause lawyers can be expensive. Is that fixed fee thing common these days, or is that them trying to be different?
It's becoming more common, definitely.
Yeah.
I think clients really appreciate it, transparency, predictability.
Mm.
It's like no surprises.
Yeah, because you don't want to get hit with some crazy bill you weren't expecting.
Exactly.
So it seems like they're aiming for clients who value that transparency and clear communication.
It would appear so.
Now let's talk about Houston for a sec. We all know it's a huge city, but how does that play into the legal world? Like, what's the scene there?
Well, Houston's a major hub for energy and infrastructure, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And that aligns with PathLight's focus on project and business development in those sectors.
Right. It's like they're right in the heart of it all.
Precisely.
Hmm.
And on their website, you can even see they've dealt with cases involving, mention specific example from website.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's major stuff, not just some small-time stuff.
Right. And Houston is also incredibly diverse, which probably explains why they emphasize civil rights protection so much.
Yeah, you're right. It's all starting to make sense.
It does paint a picture of a firm strategically positioning itself to cater to Houston's specific legal needs.
Speaking of the people behind this whole thing,
Yeah.
let's look at the attorneys they highlight on the site.
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany Sams, Gara Ofrani, and Austin Zhu.
Okay.
What can we tell about them just from the info here?
Well, Tiffany Sams is listed as a partner,
Okay, so she's like one of the main people there.
most likely a founder or senior member. And she also has this whole news section about her,
Yeah, what's that about?
like her being in Marquis Who's Who and her previous role as general counsel for a major engineering and construction company.
Whoa, general counsel. So she's been on the other side of things too.
It seems that way. Adds a whole new layer to the story, right?
That's fascinating. Has she ever had to like go up against the company she used to work for?
I wonder. We'd have to dig deeper into their case history for that.
All right, and then we have Kira Ofwani and Austin Zhu, both listed as of counsel.
Yep.
What does that mean? I'm not really up on all the lawyer lingo.
So of counsel usually means they're not full-time partners, but they have a relationship with the firm. They might come in for specific cases.
Ah, so they're bringing in expertise as needed.
Exactly. It's like adding specialized players to the team depending on the case.
Smart. Okay, last thing that caught my eye is their news and headlines section. It's got stuff about Miranda rights and estate transfers. Like, why would a law firm include that on their website?
It's smart, actually.
How so?
It's a way to engage potential clients,
Yeah.
give them helpful information about legal stuff.
Makes them seem trustworthy.
Yeah, and it establishes them as like a source of knowledge.
Plus, those topics, they chose Miranda rights estate planning. Those connect directly to the services they offer.
You got it. It's subtle marketing.
It's all very clever when you think about it.
It is.
So just from looking at their website, we've learned a lot about PathLight.
We have.
How they're positioning themselves in Houston's legal world, their focus on communication, those fixed fees, and this really wide range of services they offer.
And we got a glimpse into the attorneys themselves, too.
Yeah, those little details about their backgrounds make it all so much more interesting.
It's not just a faceless law firm anymore.
Right. It makes you wonder, what's the story behind each of those cases they've worked on?
Absolutely. And this is really just the beginning.
What do you mean?
We could dig deeper, you know.
Yeah.
Look into their case history, their track record.
Oh, yeah. There's always more to uncover.
Ooh.
Well, on that note, I think we'll wrap up this deep dive.
Okay.
Thanks for joining me. Until next time.
See ya.
Bye.